We're out here today. We're using a bobber, a little weight, crappie jig, and we got a bunch of minnows. We're gonna see if we can get on some bass, some bait, anything we can have fun today. We're gonna be going flathead fishing tonight, so we need to catch up on some bait and see what we can get on. So we decided we were gonna do a live and see if anyone wanted to hang out with us while we mess around. So I'm gonna get a minnow on. I have a feeling I'm gonna catch a fish very, very fast. The bass in Ohio are starting to feed like crazy. Creek chub minnow, decent sized creek chub minnow going out. The bobber like 2 feet up. Trophy cat ultralight. I guarantee you I'm gonna catch a fish. It's a little windy out.
A little windy. Welcome Mid-South. He said, what are bass? Aren't they like catfish food?
Yep, that's what we're using them for.
We get some 12 inchers and that's what we'll be using for flathead bait.
My drag is set way too loose.
Hey Jersey, welcome in. He said, let's go. Oh, did
Nice
you really?
one, babe. That's
Already?
nice. Yes, babe, that's nice. Oh, and he got off. No!
Damn.
Get a minnow, come on.
Won't be able to read the chat. Might be able to cast from back here. Mid-South, we will not be at the gathering this year. We were hoping we were going to make it, but we have some birthday parties and some prior plans. So hopefully we'll make it next year. Actually, we're going to definitely make it happen next year. We were going to go this year. We were super excited. And I hope everyone's doing okay down there because of those storms that rolled through. So unfortunately, we will not be at the gathering this year. Northern View said, hey there. Hello, hello. We are bait fishing. See if we can get some bluegills. We are out of bluegills. Got a bucket of minnows here, and he took your minnow. Yes, he did. I've seen it.
Well, I lost my minnow. Me and Allison, when we were kids, we would play video games, and whoever lost their minnow or lost the fish, when I lost my fish, I should have just let her have it. So now it's Allison's turn, and I'm gonna read chat.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, catch a fish.
Jersey popped in there. I didn't read the last comment from Mid-South though.
Mid-South birthdays happen every year, unlike the gathering, which is annually. LOL.
Yeah. No joke.
It's kind of like a birthday, right? No, we have trips planned too. We already put down. We're gonna be doing some Florida fishing in August and stuff like that. So we'll be down in August for Florida in August for 10 days, and then we're hoping to maybe make a trip down to Louisiana in the winter. So we've got some stuff planned.
For sure. Little
Big
chubby guy.
Creek chub minnow. Catch the
him
bass that I lost.
Or a crappie.
I'll try to get there and be your net man for sure.
Well, I can one man net him if I have to.
There's some decent crappie in here too. Some decent crappie. We put them back, the ones that we've caught. Like 17-inch crappie type stuff. The one was what, 18 and a half? He was really skinny though. I think they're betting because the one was really fat and it was short. It was like 16. Yeah, Mid-South. We're going to Florida for 10 days. We go with our family every 2 years as a family trip, and we usually go down for that amount of time. And it's much cheaper because we all, you know, go together and stuff. And we're gonna do some. I want to do a charter this year for sure. Get some fish to take home to eat. You got him?
No, you got off. Pick my minnow. Minnow down.
Hi, Mike Sampson. How are you, buddy? We are out messing around with minnows, trying to catch fish. It's a beautiful day. It's our first day off after 4 days of 12-hour shifts, so we're just out here letting the muscles not be sore and fishing.
Trying to catch some.
Trying to catch some, yeah, flathead bait.
Second minnow. That was your turn, isn't it?
It's okay. I don't care. Fishing's addictive, I get it. Hi, Greenwell Fishing. How are ya? We're messing around with bass and bluegill that are starting to bite in Ohio because the water's warming up, and hoping for some flathead bait for the flathead I caught the other day. Yeah, I don't blame you that you can't wait to get the workday over with. I totally don't blame you. That's how I was yesterday. Thank you. It was a beast flatty. He put up a heck of a fight too. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. What's so funny about that though is I spent 2 hours catching shad because I had trouble catching shad that day, and we didn't catch a bunch of shad, so we used some shad, right? And we threw out a big old bluegill, and that fish took the bluegill out of all the shad we had out, live creek chubs, all that stuff. I laughed so hard. Yeah, staying dry. I know. We've got rain scheduled, what, for the next 5 days in Ohio, too. So that'll be the trick. Thank God we've got a bimini, and Allison bought us ponchos and stuff because we'll be sitting soggy on the boat either way because I know the flatheads are biting, so I want to get on them again. We're in Wayne County, Ohio, so like by Worcester, Ohio. Everyone calls it Worcester, but we're from there, so we call it Worcester.
Amish country.
Yeah, Amish country. He said he's an hour from Columbus, Licking County.
Okay.
That's awesome. You're down south. Yeah, we're more northeastern. We're about an hour and 20 minutes away from Sandusky Bay. So we spend quite a bit of time up there as well. I actually can't wait to get up there this year. I just haven't had a low wind day with how small my boat is to go up there and brave that water. You just got nailed. Take it, buddy, take it. These minnows fight pretty hard too, though. They're pretty big. We got the medium-sized creek chub minnows, and then we had some smaller creek chubs in the tank from the creek chub trip we took recently. We caught like a bunch of creek chubs. Yeah, we're off the next 5 days. You got one?
Got him.
Let's go. Got him. He popped himself right in that net. He swam right up out of the water. That was epic.
Heck yeah. Nice net job.
Here, get your fish.
Little ditch pickle.
That's awesome. Yak Shore is here. Catch a ton. I'm fishing most of the weekend. Yep, we're off 5 days, so we'll be fishing every day. He's a little scrawny, but yeah.
It might be spawning already.
Tail's all beat up.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fish though. Probably over 12, no problem.
Yeah.
Greenwell said, let's go.
First ditch pickle.
Yep, first ditch pickle. Now it's your turn to read the chat. Let me catch one.
right. I gotta get that hook out of the net.
Yeah, you're good. I got you.
Did you get it?
Yep. That's the nice thing about us being a duo. I guess one of us can fish while the other reads the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I always like interacting with the chat. I like that you guys are here with us and stuff. And, you know, it's fun when we catch a fish every 2 seconds, but it's fun to react back with people, too. Ugh.
Yep, and we said we were gonna do more lives this year, so
We're trying to.
we're trying.
The wind has been really uncooperative. Ugh. Minnow down.
Well, we got the first fish down. Now to get some more.
See if I can do it.
Yeah, you're right, Greenwell. He said most people don't watch for the fish, they watch for the folks fishing.
That's true.
Northern View said reading chat by yourself and watching a rod is a talent he hasn't mastered yet. For sure.
I haven't seen many people that have.
It's a
When you
lot
really
of
just
work.
want to fish.
Yeah. Chargers after that. Now
What's wrong?
the phone's like charging and not charging.
Fix it, baby.
Trying to.
Check the box itself. Use the long phone cord and plug it in with the other box.
Yeah, I think it's that cord. Alright, let's swap cords. Let's see what happens.
I tried to tell you it's been that cord for like a week or two. You don't listen to me.
Yeah, well, always have a backup, right?
I know.
Alright, let's get this one plugged. Switching phone cords real quick. Today we're just at a little local pond here, trying to catch some bass, bluegill. Trying!
It is.
Right.
For sure. You too.
Thank you. Yeah, we're at a park, so people have already been stopping and talk to us, so you'll probably hear some people behind us. Just at a little local park. But there is some mega bass, crappie, and bluegill.
Me too.
Northern View said he hoped to get out after work tomorrow. Wonder if I should do a live. Do it.
Do it. We'll watch.
Alright, now we're charging. Okay.
Yeah, I told you it was that cord.
Always have a backup, right? Greenwell said that bass would have been great bait. Believe it or not, there is probably like they're all that size pretty much. So I have hope we'll catch some more. We brought the bucket, so
You always let the first one go.
yeah, he was a sacrificial, I guess. First fish, let him go.
There's a lot of bass in here, I know there is.
Yes, lots and lots of bass. All around that size too, so we've been talking about definitely taking them out and using them for flathead bait.
We're frying them up, one of these two.
Yeah, we've never had
Bass
before, so talked about doing a bass catch and cook as well. For as little as this lake is, it is plentiful. Like, I can't actually believe how many bass are in here and at that same size. And there is some monster crappie in here, believe it or not. Where Gabby's standing right here down on that drain right there is a creek, and it's an entire outlet, and there's a creek runoff. So those are the drainage ditches that she's standing on right now. So it's pretty much like a feeder creek where she's standing. So all that water is coming from a lake, which is one of the also biggest lakes in this area. Probably what, a good couple miles away.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3.
2-3 miles away. So all the fish that are in there are potentially in here as well. All that water comes from the lake about 2-3 miles away and funnels right through to this drainage ditch, right into this little lake here in this community park right here. Mike Irving, good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Out doing a little bait fishing.
I had a tick on my neck.
You get a tick on your neck?
Yes.
Oh God, is it gone?
Yes. Can you come over here for a second?
Checky for ticks.
That's not even funny. I really did just have a tick on my neck. And I freaked out, so I threw it. Dude, it was right there. I don't know. I think it did. Will you look right here real quick?
I can go get the tick spray. Apparently the ticks are out already, guys.
Ah!
Gonna have to check her for ticks later. Is that on your neck and not on your leg? I
No,
guess they
it's on
do
my neck.
jump. Right, now you have me all paranoid. About to get some ticks out here. Instead of catching a cold, we're out here catching ticks already. It's not even that hot out. It's like 60 something degrees right now. Not even 70. I guess they don't care. They did come out early this year.
That was a big tick, too.
Wonder what kind of tick it was.
I don't know.
J-Dog's in the house. Welcome in, J-Dog. Good to see you, bud.
I'm not catching a fish, just ticks.
Yeah, Gabby's catching ticks down there, not fish. Caught one ditch pickle already. Trying to get on some flathead bait, whether it be bass, bluegill, or some crappie.
Look, there's a tick on me.
Another one?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the deep spray then, I guess. You're just a freaking magnet.
Hey, look, right there. There's a tick.
Ew.
Look, come here.
Catching ticks.
Look, right there. That's a deer tick. Look,
I'll go get the deep spray.
look.
Yeah, Northern View said the only bad thing about being outdoors, the ticks and the 3/4 flies. Yeah, that's like why we like being on the boat too and slow
Yeah.
down on the bank fishing.
No joke. I think that was the same one that was just on me.
Gross. Well, I'm gonna go get the deep spray, I guess.
Okay.
You're a tick magnet. Hopefully there's not one crawling on me somewhere. I don't want no Lyme disease or red meat disorder. Go catch a fish. I'm gonna go get the spray.
Yeah, what do you mean there's a tick? He's trying to kill me.
Where's the feed at?
Right here. Catch a fish. Say, I definitely want some of that.
Got the tick spray. Dan said you're standing on a tick nest.
Yeah, look, great. Look, there's another one.
That's disgusting.
Look. Come here real quick. Look. That's what was crawling on me. On my neck and on my leg. That's a tick. You see that?
Oh, you're gonna use your speed.
Get away from me. Out of the way.
I'm gonna laugh if that bobber goes down.
Yeah, well, I'm spraying myself with tick spray.
Good old ticks. That was a pretty big one too. Another reason to fish on the boat.
Just saying.
I can do critters and reptiles and all that stuff, but I don't like playing with those ticks.
You didn't like that spray.
Good. She's got nails.
Nothing like the taste of DEET in the morning.
Right. Fresh out the shower too, isn't it, Figgy?
I don't want any ticks on me. I'm good. I'd rather be with smelling like DEET.
Dan said it's a repellent, not a tick killer.
Well, I still sprayed him.
He still didn't like it.
Yeah, he went away.
Maybe he'll leave that area. Some people say they don't like using tick spray and all that, and it gets on the lines and everything else. We've never had a problem. It's probably actually embarrassing how much DEET we use. Sometimes even on the boat. We've also picked up a tick on the boat somehow, some way. You know. Wildcat, welcome in. He said, Benoit, let's go.
Well, Allison caught a fish. I haven't. Let's see if I can.
Ooh, I went up to you for once.
So far.
So far. You better catch a fish.
I know, I'm trying.
My score, 1 ditch pickle. Your score, 2 ticks.
And yeah, a lost fish at the bay. Oh, yeah, I got
Ooh,
it.
Yeah, that's nice. Is that a crappie?
No, it's a bass.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bass. It's not bigger than yours. A bass!
A bass.
2 ticks and a bass.
2 ticks and a bass.
Let me get him off the hook real quick. Dude acting a fool.
Always. He looked like a crappie for a second. He's like speckle
He
pattern.
swallowed that. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Look at that fish. Heck yeah.
It's pretty.
He is pretty.
You paranoid you got ticks all over you?
Yeah, maybe.
He did munch that minnow though.
I wonder how long he is.
I don't know. You bring a tape with it?
I don't know. Wasn't planning on a fish doing that.
Oh, good enough tape right there. Or you can use your tackle box.
We're gonna have to put him back. He's gonna die. It's a nice fish. We're gonna throw him on back.
A little short. What was he, 8, 9?
9.
9. J-Dog said he has a bad tick problem when he fishes sometimes, so he names it Bugman.
I mean, I'm okay with lots of other bugs, but ticks really just get me.
We get a lot of them.
Yeah. I always manage to find them.
Never really managed to find them here though. I'm
Not
actually
today.
surprised. Usually they
It's all
spray.
this rain, I think. All right, throw this bass on back. Took me forever to get it unhooked.
The drain's really slippery too.
Yes.
About did the splits the last time. On that
Yeah, I
thing.
busted my butt on that drain last time we were here. All right, your turn. I'm gonna tie on another rig and I'll read chat because I broke my rig off too in the net. Gotta retie it. You said had a wildcat, right?
Yep.
And J-Dog?
Yep.
So I thought. And Mike. What are you guys fishing for this weekend? Blue cats, channels, other stuff like crappie, flathead. What you fishing for this weekend? We're definitely gonna be trying for flathead. Nowhere really close to us to fish for blues besides driving almost 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 40 minutes down to the Ohio River?
Yep.
That's a drive.
One way.
Right. We could definitely hook up sometime and fish Northern View. We go to all kinds of lakes. Rivers. We go down to the Muskingum all the time. I haven't been out there yet this year, but... Lisa, what's up? Burrito catfishing lady. How are you? I caught a bass and 2 ticks, and Allison caught a bass that was way bigger than mine. Woo. Fall down the hill, that'd be hilarious.
We already did that last week.
Right. It's a really pretty day here, though. I think it's supposed to rain later. I think it's supposed to rain for a lot again. I'm really getting over the rain and the wind. We've had nothing but wind. Yeah, no, Lisa, I feel okay from my smooth fall. Northern View said tomorrow I'll probably go out to Buckeye Lake and get some channels.
There you go.
Gotta get my first cat of the year yet. Again, I call myself a fisherman. Hey man, it happens. Can't beat yourself up over it, but you'll definitely, when you're out there tomorrow, or when you go out there, you will be like, yes, this is what I was missing. That's how I always feel. Like after this 4-day stretch, I was like, bro, all I want to do is go fishing. It's an addiction for a reason, you know? Helps relax everything. These ultralights that we got, these trophy cat ultralights, these things are so much fun with these fish.
Oh yeah.
I caught a Big old bass, and so did Allison last time we were here, and they put a heck of a rod bend in these rods. It was so much fun. Yup, you almost had him. You almost had him. You probably short shot it.
Yeah.
Make sure you still have a minnow.
I think so. He's on there.
Okay, throw him back down there. He'll probably still be there. And I know Allison's ready to get on her first flathead of the year. We've caught some nice channels so far this year, but I know she's ready definitely to get on a flathead. I got lucky with my 32 pounder the other day in the middle of the day.
For sure. That just means I have to catch a bigger one, right?
Yes. That's what'll happen. I told her, I was like, watch, I was like, you'll catch like a freaking 60 pounder, which don't get me wrong, that'd be epic. So I wouldn't even care. Yeah, J-Dog, you're not the first person that said come down and fish the Licking River. Chris tells me all the time because he thinks it's hilarious. From Hooks and Hammocks. We've been down to the Licking River, what, one time? Because we usually end up at the Muskingum. You still haven't caught a flathead, Northern View? There's some really good lakes up by us that have some flatheads in them, like Salt Fork, even Mosquito and stuff like that. And we've had some luck, but we usually have more luck down in the Muskingum. Yeah, I got you, Lisa. I hope you guys have fun at the gathering. We will for sure be there next year, so.
Hopefully everybody's safe down there.
Yeah, be safe down there. Oh, did you get one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he popped it.
That went right over my head.
I made sure it went over your head.
Did you lose your minnow too?
Heck yeah.
All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, are you hooked up?
No, not yet. Yeah, everything's tied up. I just got to put a minnow on.
Okay. That was crazy.
That was a nice fish too. He just straight came out of the water and was like, puh,
Yeah, he
and
did.
spit it. I can't read the bottom comments. Because like the phone's covered.
603 Magnet Pirate Jason had said, "Hey friends, how's the fishing? We're doing some bait fishing. We're just messing around with some minnows right now, trying to catch some bass. If we catch some 12-inchers, we'll be using them for some flathead candy. Then we got some worms and other stuff too. We'll be going for some bluegills here in a little bit, and there are also some monster crappie in here, so we might get lucky enough to hook into one of those.
Right.
Because there's some slabs in here, believe it or not." J-Dog said, "Well, I wasn't just saying that for the name." Well, Chris was. No, it's funny. Yeah, we went to the Licking one time.
Yeah.
Like she said, we usually stick to the Muskingum. It's a drive for us.
Everything's a drive for us, for
Oh
real.
yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere. I
Literally.
counted on the way here, and we're literally in the middle of Amish country, and we pass over a dozen farms just to get to this place specifically in less
All
than
the farm
20
tractors with the manure, and you know you're home for us when you smell the cow poop.
Yep. Lisa said it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I can't wait to come down to the gathering next year with you guys.
Yeah, we have a family trip every 2 years where we go to Florida, and we're going to Florida again this year for 10 days.
In August, yep. So we'll do some saltwater fishing in
That
August.
minnow's going.
Yeah, ah.
Yeah, we'll have all kinds of videos from Florida.
I can't wait. Last time we went to Florida, we caught Spanish mackerel from the pier. You caught stingrays.
Allison caught 3,000 puffer fish.
Yes, I caught nothing but puffer fish the entire time we were down there. You caught blue crabs by hand.
Yes, like
off
within
the
the
beach.
first 10 minutes of being in Florida.
Yeah, she literally, we get to the beach and pull up after 10 minutes of being there, put our feet in the sand. We threw all our stuff in the cabin, and she walks out and picks up this blue crab. It walked right up to her. She just picked it up out of the water, and I was like, are you kidding me?
So, we'll be doing all kinds of fun videos while we're down there.
For sure. Rustic's in here. Good morning, Rustic.
What's up, Rustic?
Good to see you. Yeah, and we have a shark rod too at the house, so hopefully we can
Yeah, maybe do some shark
do
fishing.
some shark fishing, yeah, on the beach. J-Dog said the licking has done 28-pounder PBs for people. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Me and Allison are trying to beat PB flatheads this year of 40 pounds and Allison of 43 pounds.
I've been
Yeah.
stuck at 43. I can't get past the 43 mark.
I hit 40 last year.
Caught multiple flatheads, and every time my biggest fish is always 43, and it goes over by like some ounces. It's kind of funny. Which, hey, that isn't a bad thing. It's a blessing to even catch a flathead in Ohio, let alone even get a 20-pounder. I thought when we would start flathead fishing, we'd go out and catch babies, and what, your first flathead was a 20, mine was a 20 or a 30.
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining at all.
Nope, just ready to get on more big fish.
For sure. It was a long winter.
It
It
was.
was a long winter for a lot of people. Definitely going to do some more fun fishing this year. We're still going to do the normal YouTube videos every Monday, but we definitely want to do some more lives and hang out with y'all and do some more fishing and, of course, stand days and stuff. But we only get one Sunday to do that, depending on the weather too, because we work every other weekend on top of doing 12-hour shifts. So it'll all line up. So thank y'all for stopping in here. We appreciate every one of you guys coming in. Kind of a spur of the moment type thing. We decided to just wake up and do some bait fishing. We were out of bluegills. We have a tank full of creek chubs, and
That ate 3 dozen minnows
yeah, our creek chubs ate 3 dozen minnows
in
from
like
last
6
week.
days.
Yeah, not even a week. So went and scooped up some more minnows, and now we're out here trying to catch some bait for the tank, messing around with some bass and minnows, enjoying the weather.
Before it rains.
Yeah, before it rains again. J-Dog said 28 different PBs, not 28 pounds. Even better. Yeah, we've talked about going down to the licking. Dan said, I bet those ticks are attracted to the black because it draws heat. You're probably not wrong.
Yeah, no, you're probably not wrong at all.
When you must taste good, because I don't see one on me.
Well, good for you. I always end up with ticks on me compared to her.
Yeah.
I must taste better.
Mosquitoes eat me alive, though.
Yeah, and I don't really get bit
Holy
by
cow.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, them mosquitoes tear me up. They'll eat me through the DEET. I'll double spray DEET and they'll still tear me up. Rustic said he didn't know there was 28 different ways to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I guess you'll have to talk to J-Dog about that. There's a turtle.
What kind of turtle?
I
A
don't
water
know.
turtle? There's some big old snappers in here, too.
This is not a snapping turtle.
It's probably a water turtle. Like, there's some huge snappers in here. I know, because we've caught them. It's awesome. J-Dog said Rustic got his PB flathead there.
That's awesome.
We'll definitely have to make a trip down there. We haven't been down to the Muskingum yet this year. Or the Licking down that way. It'd be pretty sweet if you could pull out one of those mega crappie that are in here.
Yeah, right?
But just because we got the camera set up today and we're doing this, it's not going to happen. Because the last time we came here, we caught mega crappie. What, we caught
12 bass and 4 crappie.
Yeah, 4 mega crappie, over a dozen bass. Well, guess who didn't bring the camera? Guess whose phones were pretty much dead?
But we slayed fish.
Yeah, we slayed fish. We just didn't get them on camera. Isn't that the way it works? And there's 2 of us. And we can't get it together.
I know, right?
These birds are going crazy. It is a beautiful day out here, though.
Yeah, it's gonna get hot later.
Yeah. Well, everything's moving up shallow now. J-Dog, I think you're talking about a different Licking River. Mine is in Kentucky.
Oh, we have a Licking River in Ohio as well.
Yeah, we do. I didn't know you was in Kentucky, J-Dog. But yeah, we have a Licking River in Ohio.
Got him.
You got one? Need
Yep.
the net?
Yeah.
Coming.
The bend. That's a nice one, baby. That's a nice one. Another deagle. That's a nice fish. He's not huge, but he's nice.
Looks like he's hooked on the net. See, 12 inches? He looks shy too.
Nah, I think he's 12.
Think so?
That's a nice ditch pickle.
Heck yeah. Measure him.
He wanted that minnow.
He did. He took that minnow down. I think he's just shy.
He's shy.
Ah,
He's shy.
11 and a half.
That's still a nice fish.
Yeah, it is. He's very beautiful. Heck yeah.
Go ahead and let him go.
Just shy. Rustic said bass are not bait. Well, don't tell Tom, Rustic. There's lots and lots of bass in here.
Ain't he going?
Especially at that 8 to 12 marker.
Yeah.
We're just not catching them today because we're on camera. If the cameras weren't on, we'd be slaying those 12 inchers no problem, just like we did the other day.
Yeah.
And the mega crappie.
Yeah, we caught some nice crappie last time we were here.
Once that camera comes out, boy, didn't have the GoPro, our phones are dead, falling apart. Skipjack Cindy's in here. Hello, Cindy. How you
Hello.
doing? Dink over stink. Good to see you, buddy. Messing around with some bass not bait, as Rustic said. Now we're trying. I want to try to use some bass this year, see what happens.
See if we catch a mega.
A Mondo flathead. Never know.
That's the goal.
If we can get a 12 incher. Cindy said, everything is bait.
Yes, ma'am. Let's use a bigger minnow.
That is a big one. Let's do it. Yeah, like I said, we came out here last week and over a dozen bass, mainly in that 12-inch marker. Didn't bring the bait bucket, didn't save none of them. Caught some mega crappie that were over 12 inches. That surprised me that they were even in here. But like I said, where Gabby's standing right now, that's a outflow from a creek.
No, it's a lake.
Or a lake, yeah. And this creek tributary goes back behind and around us, probably a good 2-3 miles, and comes from the lake down the road there. Rustic said, I want to catch a catzilla. Oh yeah, for sure. No fighting, boys and girls. No fighting.
I think it's the minnow doing that.
Yeah, that's a big minnow. Taking your bobber down. J-Dog said his goal is a 60-pound flathead. That would be incredible. You know, I'm happy with my 40-pounder. What's yours, 37?
No, mine's a 40-pound.
Is it 40? Oh yeah, you did get in November. Yeah, so yours is 40, mine's 43. That would be incredible to even reach a 50-pounder or a 60-pounder. I'm blessed to even have those 40-pounders. It's a blessing to even catch a baby flathead in Ohio, let alone anything above that.
Always trying to be at the right place at the right time with the right bait.
East Tennessee Whisker said, y'all fishing or catching? We are catching some bass. Messing around with some ditch pickles, trying to get some 12 inchers. We're gonna use them for flathead candy. Oh yeah.
Babe, that's really, really nice. Like he's taking drag. Yeah. Oh yeah, like babe, he's big. Whatever that is. It's a bass. It's a bass. Babe, he's taking drag. Holy crap. Babe, that was like a 4-pound bass.
Yeah, it was. And you have your minnow still. Did he bend your hook? Did you bend your hook? Actually, can't believe you still have your minnow. Yeah, East Tennessee Whiskers, we're here catching bass, trying to get a 12-pounder, Jesus. A 12-incher for some flathead bait. Then we got some worms and stuff. We'll get that out later, and we're gonna catch some bluegills because we are out of bluegills in the bait tank. Cindy, I hope you break your PB. What's your PB? J-Dog's PB is 55 and 80-pound blue cat. Holy cow, that's incredible.
That is incredible.
My PB was 20 something. Both of our PBs were 20 something for blue cat. And mine was because of Jackie and Roger from Muskrat Adventures that took us out when we went out on the Ohio River with them, who also taught us how to run planter boards for the first time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you, you too.
I just lost a 4-pounder, so I'm kind of devastated right now, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Like,
Guy in my class said there's a 4-pounder out here. He caught the other day.
Yep.
So,
There's a lot of bass in here.
yeah.
I caught 2 small ones. Last
There's a
night.
bunch of the same size, but there are a few big in between. You just got to catch all the small ones first.
Oh, okay.
Now me and Gabby were talking about getting down to Alabama and Tennessee to get on them bigger blue cats. That'd be incredible to catch.
Ohio
An
doesn't really
80-pounder.
have tributaries for blue cats.
No, we have blue cats,
We have the
but
flatheads. We have the flatheads.
Skipjack Cindy said she's having trouble getting on any big flatheads. We're kind of struggling this year too. I'm not gonna lie, with everything. The channel cat has been kind of weird. We haven't really targeted
But
blues
we've had
this
so
year.
much rain.
Yeah, the rain messed everything up. It was a hard winter. The first flathead we got was last week, and that was the first one that we got onto, so we've moved spots, sat in spots, anchored. East Tennessee said 67 blue, 51 flatty. That's incredible.
That is incredible.
Cindy 38, 50 blue. That's awesome though. And Cindy said she wouldn't mind catching a big old channel or a 20-pound carp. Yeah, we get lots of beefy channels up here. It's kind of almost nothing to catch those 15 to 20 pound
With
channel
Sandusky
cats.
Bay.
Yeah, especially at the bay.
Sandusky Bay is definitely a prized fishery for channel cats.
Oh yeah. They talk about the wall. Everyone says walleye, walleye, walleye up there, but it's just as much of a catfish fishery as it is walleye. If you're wanting to break some,
that fish.
yeah.
That fish was huge.
Yeah, I could tell. He just popped it and shook it,
Yeah, I'm well aware,
but he could have
I
a.
don't think you understand how my heart feels right now.
It'd be all right.
Thanks, dear. Allison, the self-soother.
Never know. Could have had a big old hole in his face from someone jacking his jaw before.
True.
I find a lot of the
That was
times
such a
when we,
big fish.
yeah, a lot of the times when we do catch fish like that, they already got holes in their face, and that hook just goes right through.
I kind of feel sick.
Big old carps would be cool. Gabby got her PB carp
It was 7
last
almost 8
week.
pounds.
Yeah, 7 pounds, but we put her in the FOA sling. It's pretty neat. Rustic, 25.5 blue, 22-pound flathead. That's awesome. J-Dog said he taught Roger everything he knows. Northern View said, went and got lunch, now getting paid to eat and watch some fishing. Isn't this the life?
Well, yeah.
You bet ya. Don't you start that food stuff. It's too early for that. We got some electrolyte drinks,
beef jerky.
Couple waters in the car and some beef jerky. Rustic said his PB channel's 30. That's awesome. That's what we're gonna, I told Gabby, I'm gonna find that 30-pound channel cat one day. Skipjack Cindy, her big old blue came from the bank. Could have probably broken her PBs if we were on the boat, but she enjoys bank fishing more. Yeah, we go back and forth. We got the boat, but...
I like bank fishing till I have ticks on me.
yeah, till you're catching ticks.
And I had 2 of them on me, so...
Cindy said she lost one from the bank Saturday. It made her sick.
I feel sick about that bass I just lost.
Felt better than any fish she ever hooked into.
Yes.
Yeah, that's devastating.
I'm hooked up. Hey, that's big. Yep, that's nice. Please don't shake it, bro. Please don't shake it. I am trying. He doesn't care.
I keep shaking it.
I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. You do it. That was a 3-pound bass.
I keep shaking it. They're hungry, that's for sure.
Put on the biggest minnow in there and keep flinging it under that tree like I was doing. Well, at least I'm good for losing 2 fish. Maybe that was the 2 ticks, you know, it was a 2 tick bite.
2 tick bite.
Oh, your line snap, Cindy? That's awful. Yeah, find the biggest minnow you can find. That is not the biggest minnow.
What do you want me to do?
Rustic said, quick catch release, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my heart's pounding right now. I'm salty. I'm a Morton today.
Hey, it's local.
I can't believe I lost it.
Because they just come up and spit it.
Huh? We got a double rod out now because I'm watching it. I threw it under that tree where I caught the other ones. That sucks. Those are big fish.
Yeah. There's big bass.
Yeah, I know. I just lost 2. That I... Reminds me of that song, Love Hurts. That was a really nice fish. That'd have been my biggest bass. Both of them would have been my biggest bass of the year. He's swimming it right into the bank.
Yeah.
Like a butthead. Getting anything?
Nope. He got one.
Man. Man. Yeah, I'm ready to get the boat out. It'll be fun. We'll get the boat out, go flathead fishing. Either way, we're gonna get bluegill. So there is bluegill in this pond. Usually they prefer the worm over the minnows, though. Even though they're big, like there's some big bluegill in here. Wild child catfishing. Hey, what's up? How are you, Todd?
Yeah, he just threw his too.
stole it and you didn't even notice.
I guess so. Stole it and I didn't even know it.
Use a big one. Little windy, not too bad though. Especially for the weather that can come here. I just said,
Yeah.
nope, and he's gone. I didn't get to it quick enough. He stole my minnow. Did he? He told my minnow. Stole my minnow. That's the biggest thing in there. Let's see what it catches. I'm crazy. Ooh, I'm gonna fall down the bank. Okay. It's a really big bait. So it's gonna be a really big fish that picks it up. Northern View said I'd be using some small tubes. Well, they're super finicky. We've tried the small tubes and they usually just watch it swim on by. So we always use the live bait because they seem to react to it more. Because it's just a little pond. That and I just have a fascination with using live bait. I think it's so much fun. I think that's why we like flathead fishing so much too. Just like using live baits. You know, it's the best when you get DEET on your glasses. Then you smear it and then it's like a nice film. Got that freeze school, this guy. We didn't buy them. We always said we have a bunch of creeks around our house. We always set traps for minnows. He said he broke his PB 3 times in Ohio on live bait. Yeah, we like the flatheads. We always catch them on the live bait. My biggest bass, like they just like the live bait. And I just like using live bait, so we use it a lot. That's where I wanted it.
Well, that when you come to places like this, everyone's using the artificials. No one's throwing.
Yeah, that and everyone that we've been watching has been throwing artificials. That's another reason I love using live bait. Let's see if I can actually bring in one of those pigs that bit me though. We have a pond out back of our house too. We always set minnow traps at too. Catch all kinds of stuff. I want to do a crayfish catch and cook here soon.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be. Some crayfish sound good. Maybe with some catfish, fried catfish.
Poor man's lobster. What they call it.
Can tell I'm starting to get hungry. I'm talking about food.
Dan started it.
Oh, nice.
Could be grass.
I caught the seaweed monster. No. There we go. Eat allergies.
Babe.
Holy crap. Okay. I got it. It's not huge. I don't even know how he took that big of a creek chub. Like, really? That's what took my monster creek chub? Hold on. I want you guys to see this. Look at that bait compared to that fish. Y'all see that? Is he a little greedy or what? Is he a little greedy? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's funny.
Trying to catch a monster bass like the other ones, and I catch that instead. That's hilarious.
Greenwell's like, glad you're still on, back on break. I still don't think he's 12 inches though.
Look at that though.
Yeah.
That creek chub and that bass. Like, are you kidding me? Man. We're gonna throw him back. That's funny. Is it not charging?
No.
You still alive or you dead, Mr. Creek Chub? Or
Doing
deceased, I mean.
Back and forth charging. Might have to use the battery bank. Matter of fact, let me get that out and I'll use the battery bank. Still waiting on my bite.
I don't know how that fish even took that fish.
You wanna know something that's funny too? I literally said that we're gonna come out here and not catch the 12 inchers because we had the camera and stuff. Careful.
Yeah,
that
like we
thing's
did the
slick.
other day.
Yeah.
What do you mean I lost like 2-3 pounders at the bank where it was the same fish that hit twice?
Now we're charging. Alright, back on charge. Now we can stream longer.
Anyone fishing in any tournaments this weekend? Live tournaments or just tournaments in your area? Huh? Y'all said it. Does it sound super windy to you guys? I guess I should have asked Todd that, huh? When he said that comment.
What?
Because he said it was super windy. Or a little windy. Maybe, I wonder if you guys can hear the wind really bad through the phone.
Yeah, no mic.
I don't know if it's anyone's even listening. No one answered me if it was windy or not. Probably, I guess, just at moments, maybe. I got snagged up. I'm retying my rig. Put on a different hook this time. One a little bit longer, a little bit stronger. See if this these big fish that keep taking my bait can get off this one. Yeah, bass.
It's nice and relaxing. You got a gorgeous day, not too hot.
Right?
Big old bee over there.
Did you see a bluegill?
A bee.
Oh. Okay, retied. No one's saying anything in chat. Is the next live fishing league tournament coming up here soon? Is that this weekend?
I think so.
Everyone excited for that? That's fishing it?
And everybody's down at the gathering this weekend too.
Yep. I know everyone's going down to the gathering this weekend. Killed my biggest minnows. Got one. Yeah, and it's off again. I lost another one.
Guy over there lost one too. Here, hold on.
I can't even catch one.
And I just keep losing 2-3 pounders. No one's talking to me.
Cool, phone's charging. Making sure the phone's charging.
Sorry.
Throwing
Oh, my
another
bobber's
little
gone.
chub.
My bobber's gone. Babe, and I got a better hook on. That's a big fish, like a big creek chub. I am. I'm gonna lose my drag. Hold on. Hear that thing taking drag, guys? I don't even know if you guys can see me. I'm on a big fish. It's not even that big. It's still probably a pound or two. Probably a pound. It's not a bad fish. With that big old creek chub in the mouth. That's a nice bass. Hey, that's definitely a big enough one to use for bait. I say that's a catfish candy.
Look at that thing.
Yes.
Like, show that to the camera again. That hook set
Like,
with that creek chub. Heck yeah.
like, nice
awesome.
fish. Changed my hook size, got a bigger hook, so they couldn't get off as easy.
That is a nice one.
It's a nice one.
He's definitely 12 inches.
Yes. Yeah.
Over 12.
Yeah. Do you want to keep him?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
You lost fish. That's what we came here for, so. Yeah, you're good there. Heck yeah. Man, if it's minnows.
Yeah. Let me get this back out before it dies.
Heck yeah. That was a mondo. We got one flathead bait.
I don't even know if they can see me fighting the fish because I was so far over this side.
Probably not. I'll turn the camera. Give y'all a little bit of a different view here. Gotta work around this tree stump here. Come on, camera. Now you can see. You're the one that's catching on the fish, so I'll just leave it on you.
Oh, okay. He's too big.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, like. I'll laugh if something big hits it though.
Yeah.
Top water just smashes it.
Wouldn't doubt it. Might have to throw on a worm here pretty soon and start fishing for some bluegill.
Yeah, because we're gonna need bluegills. Hoping I can redeem myself with at least a bigger one. I know the other two were much bigger.
Right.
That one, especially, that we watched jump out of the water. Thanks for getting it set. You putting some worms on? Yep.
I don't know anything else to do. I've never been like submerged in water, you know? I don't know.
What, you got creek chub on there or minnow?
Yep. The biggest one I can find. I'm out of the big ones.
I'm throwing out a worm. See what happens.
See what we can catch. The water's still murky too, so it helps us, like, we can be this close to the bank and they don't see us as much.
Yeah, our waters are muddy.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain, and we're gonna have a lot of more rain.
The Ohio River's just been dumping.
Enjoy your day. It's beautiful.
You too.
I'm gonna laugh you get a big old bass and a worm.
I probably will get a bass on the worm just because.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. anything?
Shoot, a lot of them might still be at work.
That's
I know
true.
Greenwell's at work. Dan was at work. Such a beautiful day out here, though.
Yes, it is. You go down by the rocks? Let's do it. I think we'll catch fish down there today because it's so much warmer. You guys screwed up everything down here. There was a big fish.
Well, y'all, I think we're fixing to move spots, but don't worry, you'll be coming with us. So I'm gonna bring some stuff, pack some stuff up, and we're gonna make a move
For sure.
go try another spot. And
Just further down on the same body of water.
yep,
I think I screwed up all the big fish. Yay! No, it's been fun. It's
time to change it up. and move
yeah, time
stuff.
to go down a little bit. Hopefully the phone doesn't start overheating.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's no shade down there. Might have to grab cloth. No, maybe not. There's no shade down there. Might just stick it out here for a little longer. Down there is completely open. No shade. We're in the shade right now. Got the phone blocked, the battery blocked, so nothing overheats. I don't want it to overheat. So maybe we'll just stick right here for a little longer. Just a wee bit longer. Got worm and minnows out now.
The minnow's going crazy.
See if we can catch a couple bluegill too. It's mainly what we were after for today. Just more so messing around with the bass on the minnows. Using our trophy cat, capped white lightning ultralights out here today. Super fun rods. Exclusive. Careful.
If I don't fall.
Can't beat bobber fishing.
No, bobber fishing's local.
Dan said blooper time. Yeah, we're not doing that again this week. I think we've both fallen on our butts enough.
Yeah.
This bank doesn't look that steep, but it is. And then it's a mix of just mud, and then there's a couple concrete stones just thrown in there random places. So one spot's mud, then there's a rock thrown in there. We were Muddy Britches Benoit last week.
Yeah. Well, week before.
Or yeah, week before. He said he had one a couple weeks ago. Pictures or it didn't happen. No, we didn't see that. Need to get one of those canopies. Start bringing a canopy out here because there's no shade over there in that other spot that I wanted to move to. And I know within like 20 minutes this phone's going to be overheating. So we're nice and shaded right now. We got 3 trees and a triangle right here above us.
That we might have to go to a different lake to catch some bluegill. We'll pond.
Do some pond hopping today.
Yep. Catch some baits.
Northern View said he dropped his earbud right from the live stream in the water, bounced right back off the boat and chased it the whole way.
That's crazy. You gotta love it when stuff's real convenient. Like the wind catching your line and putting it in a tree.
Like the wind catching your line.
Like that doesn't want to let go.
Just out enjoying the day, that's for sure. You got a creek chub or a minnow on there. Wind's picking up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much of that wind noise because it's coming right at us. Hope y'all are having a good day. Beautiful day to be out here. You may have spooked him, but I'm not trying to go down there and sit in that exposed sun. It's nice and shady right here. We appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us for a little while. Well, I think, hold on, Dan said something. Is this the pond off your place you typically fish? No, Dan, this is actually just a local park. This is just a local park, about 20 minutes from us. And it actually dumps, this is, over here where Gabby's sitting on these, drains over here. It's actually a drainage creek to the main lake, about 2-3 miles down the road from us. So this is just a community park here. We come and fish. But y'all, I think we're gonna pack it up here and end our live. We've got a couple of our other friends live. I know everyone's gonna start going live from the gathering and stuff down there. I know Team Snag and Whiskers is live right now in the Tennessee, so they're actually gonna catch some big fish, and we're just bait fishing. So I think we're just gonna end our live here. We appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us, and we're gonna go catch a couple more bass and just catch a couple more bluegills, and we'll be tuned in to everybody else that's going live. We really do appreciate you guys stopping in and saying hey and hanging out with us for a little bit. Really does mean a lot, and we are planning on doing a lot more live, so hopefully you guys will stick with us and pop on in here when we are live. We'll try to do some more scheduled lives. It was just kind of a fluke thing and we needed some bait, so we appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us. But we're gonna go ahead and end our live and go check out Team Snag and Whiskers, who's live right now, and everyone's gonna start going live from the gathering down there. But we'll catch y'all later. We appreciate y'all, love ya, be safe, have fun, catch fish. See you next time, guys.